Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to become a sad reality on this channel when news breaks of an actor or an actress who are really admired suddenly passes away. Such is the case today with Julian McMahon, the Australian actor who you knew from Home and Away, but obviously he's got more prominent roles that I'll discuss in further detail in this video today. But sadly, if you haven't heard the news, folks, it is kind of breaking news, but it happened on Tuesday, but they only released the information today, thanks to the widow of Julian McMahon, passed away 56 of cancer. So pardon my crudity when I say, fuck cancer. All the money that we have pouring into medical science, and yet they cannot find a cure for this wasting disease. Absolutely horrible. When I just heard the news literally moments ago, obviously I felt compelled to make a video because my channel not only covers video games, but actually started out covering movies and television shows. And here we are again, folks. Michael Madsen passed away a few days ago. Now we have Julian McMahon. I hate to say it, the rule of three. Can somebody else pass away before we know it? Somebody that I admired greatly. So don't be surprised, folks, if you see another video in the future of me paying tribute to somebody else. But I'm going to do my best to keep a smile here, folks, and let's get on with it very quickly. And I mean that in the most respectful way, of course. So again, I wish I was wearing an Australian bandana for this. It just feels inappropriate. I've got the American one on, but funny enough, it's quite a good segue into the fact that Julian McMahon was such a great actor that when he was playing American actors, I didn't even know the guy was Australian. Such was the strength that he had as a overall performer. Now, he played Ben Lucchini in Home and Away, where I believe he met his ex-girlfriend and wife, Danny Minogue, back in that show. And Home and Away was a good old laugh back in my time watching it on the small box, along with Neighbours, which was considered his biggest rival.
Have you seen the equipment they have at Baker's? It came off Noah's Ark. Look, Carly, if I want to get a job, I'll get it myself, all right?
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, well, don't.
And then, I guess, when people really knew who Julian McMahon was, when he played Dr. Christian Troy in the FX show NipTuck.
Are you a doctor?
Plastic surgeon.
If you want to see the most demented, deranged TV show where people have the weirdest augmentations done to them by the ever slithery hands of Christian Troy. But of course, if you've got the Disney Plus subscription, you can watch NipTuck for its entire 7 seasons from 2003 until 2010. And of course, his co-star Dylan Walsh paid the following tribute to Julian and his family. I'm stunned. We rode this wave together and I loved him. My heart goes out to Kelly and Maddie. Jules, I know you want me to say something to make you smile. All the inside jokes, all those years you had my back, and my God, we laughed. My heart is with you. Rest in peace. NipTuck established McMahon as a TV leading man, with his status reaffirmed when he was tapped as the star of CBS's FBI Most Wanted, where he played team leader Jess LaCroix from the FBI's Most Wanted unit for 3 seasons before his surprise March exit in 2022. Now this makes sense to me because this is probably why he left the show, due to health reasons. I've never seen the FBI Most Wanted TV series. If you have, let me know in the comments below if it's worth my time. Of course it is, because Julian McMahon is the star of that show, so why the hell not? And did you know that he was also a video game voice actor as well? Julian McMahon reprised his role as Victor Von Doom for the Fantastic Four video game, so good for him.
I've waited a long time for this, Richards. I'm going to take great pleasure in killing you. The mighty have fallen before me.
Obviously owning that character down to the very core. I mean, look, no disrespect to Robert Downey Jr., but I think that Julian McMahon's version in the Tim Story Fantastic Four films from 2005 and 2007 respectively are the best portrayals I have seen of Doctor Doom so far.
Nice.
You can tell that guy was having a lot of fun on those films with the other actors. And I guess his role as Christian Troy NipTuck obviously caught the eye of Hollywood when they cast him in those Fantastic Four films. Just a sad day, folks. McMahon was suffering from bone cancer. For those of you who want to know, it's a pretty debilitating disease. And I guess once you're diagnosed with it, I'm not a doctor obviously, that you spend as much time doing what you can before you meet your maker at the end. And one of the last films he did was with Nicolas Cage in an Australian film called The Surfer, which I will give a look at. I heard it's pretty demented, and he plays somebody called Scally. So my heart goes out to his wife and daughter Madison. Today, I will be watching, in Mr. McMahon's honor, the 2 and only great Fantastic Four films you should be watching right here. And it's really sad that I had to make this video today, because I was just about to start editing the other video that I shot a couple of days ago, which was on Thursday, I believe, but that will be also up today at some point. So if you ended up enjoying this obituary of sorts for the late actor Julian McMahon, post your comments below. What were your favorite moments of his? And as per usual, I'll catch you catching me for the return of my next video.
He was very much sensually attracted to you.
I'm going to take that, actually. I'm going to change my story a little bit there.
Yeah.
He did say in his very Texan drawl, "What the hell do you think you're wearing there, buddy boy?"